Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and in this tutorial here we are going to learn about how to install Xampp and WordPress. And in this tutorial, actually what we're going to learn the best is the process of installing the two softwares, because most of the people, this is where they get complications, but it is very easy. So in our last lesson we learned about WordPress and understood what is WordPress, and then understood what is Xampp with the abbreviation Xampp, and that made us now understand well Xampp in detail, and we can now work with Xampp and understand Xampp and be able to do our things using Xampp. Ladies and gentlemen, students, this is the moment now to install the softwares that we downloaded in our previous video, and the software that we are going to start with is Xampp. So for you to install Xampp, let us go straight to the folder that we downloaded. So the download folder is here. So we have WordPress and we have Xampp. So we are going to start running Xampp. So we will first run Xampp installer. This is the Xampp installer. So I will double click on Xampp installer. Xampp is going to be installed in local disk C. So this is local disk C. So you're going to install Xampp in local disk C. So let us go to folder and see local disk C. Let us go to C. So we are expecting Xampp to come here when installing. So I will click on next, then next, then next, then Xampp will start installing. I will give it some minute as Xampp is installing. So this is how easy to install Xampp. As Xampp is installing, I just want to tell you something to remind you that if you want to understand Xampp and know how Xampp works, you better go to our previous 3 videos before this video, and you will be able to understand Xampp deeply and understand how to work with Xampp. So that is how we work with Xampp. So for this, I will push Xampp to go, the recording to go forward, and from there let us just give it less time and Xampp will be ready. Xampp will be ready in a few. That is how to install Xampp, and this is now just washing Xampp so that we are at least creating an installer. That is the process. You have to wait, be patient as you wait for the installation to be done. I've just forwarded the video so that the Xampp can run very fast. So here we are going to make the video Xampp installation successful. Nice. That was completed successful, and click on finish. So that is how we set Xampp. To confirm if your Xampp is running, you just have to wait and you will get this. This is the face of Xampp. Okay, this is the face of Xampp. This is now what we call Xampp, and it is now running. Now, to confirm if Xampp was installed in local disk C, you just go to your folder, local disk C, to confirm if Xampp is there. We have Xampp with us here. So that means you installed localhost Xampp on your machine, and that is how to install Xampp on your localhost machine. So how to start Xampp? We need to start Xampp because we must run Xampp. We must run Xampp so that we start working. In this case, we need to start Xampp. We need to make Xampp run, our server run, so that at least we can start our project. So what we are going to do, we are going to use Apache and MySQL database. For those who are using CMS, so if you are making websites using CMS, or you want to start making website using CMS, when you're using Xampp on a localhost server, then it means that you need to start Apache here and MySQL. I will click on start, and you see the yellow, then it turns the color, that means it's running, and here it has to indicate to you stop. So don't stop it, it's running. So now you have to start the MySQL server. So you will just click start, and MySQL is also running. At time you will see it giving you red notifications here. So that means your server is not running well. We have a video how to fix it in our how to fix Xampp that has crashed on our video and on our YouTube channel. So here now our Xampp is running. Now we want to see if Xampp is running on the browser. So you will just click the button admin, click on admin, and this browser will open. Click on admin. We are waiting for the browser to open. It's coming, and here we have our browser opening. So this will show us if Xampp is really running and working. The browser is taking some time to load, but it should show us that Xampp is running. So let us run it again. Admin, click on admin, and here we are. Now that means your Xampp is running well. Let me show you something. If maybe you closed the Xampp, let us put it off. Let us put Xampp off. Let us put our Xampp off. Just stop and stop. And if you try to refresh your page, you will notice there is nothing that is working. This site can't be reached. It can't be reached because the server is off. Okay? Because the browser gets the site from the server, gets the documents from the server. So we have to put the server on again. We have to put the server on, start Xampp, and start Xampp. Upon starting Xampp now, if you refresh your page, you will notice that we are back. Okay, and this is what happens on the live server. For example, to understand me well, is like if Google today, I know many people are using Gmail, and if the company switches off their server, it means you will expect this when you try to log to your Gmail account. When you click Gmail, this is what you will get. This can't be reached. That is what happens. So because we are hosting our website on the local host, now we will start our server, and the server is now running. We are using Apache and MySQL, and upon that, now let us refresh, and the server is back. Now from there, this is now where we want to start. Now if we go to our folder here, we have Xampp. If you click on Xampp, everything that was installed will be installed inside local disk C in the folder called Xampp. Now we have everything, but we need to create a database. A database is a place where we need to save our work. Like we said before, a database is less like a box. Okay, a database is just like a box where you store your clothes, or take it as a box where you save your clothes, or a container where you keep your clothes. Okay, so that is a database. So for you to understand what a database is, you just need to take it as a container where you save your data, and this Xampp is what is going to host our website. Now we need to have the next step, whereby we are going to install WordPress. How do we install WordPress? In our next lesson, we are going to learn how to install WordPress inside Xampp. Now this one is very easy. Now install your Xampp. I will give you time to install your Xampp. rewind the video and have a look at what you need to understand, so that when we are going to install our WordPress to start our project, you are now skilled on how to start server, to install Xampp, and proceed making your website. I will see you in the next video, as we are now going to install WordPress inside Xampp server. So see you in the next video.